Hello fellow traders, Marv Eisen from Timeless Dollar Trading Academy. A couple of the principles that I talk about in my videos that I've made, and I've made hundreds, and in my trading course, is that there are certain days where trading is more volatile, more risky than others, and those days are Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I find to be better trading opportunity days than Tuesdays and Thursdays. Another thing that I talk about, and particularly for those who use the Taylor Trading Calculator, and if you're not using the Taylor Trading Calculator, you really should check it out on my site, timelessdollar.com. George Taylor developed these formulas 80 years ago. They're as valid and valuable today, even more so than they were when he developed them. And the second principle is that when prices trade or open just about at the middle of the trading range, as they did today on Tuesday, June 10th, it's probably a good idea not to trade, because we don't know if the market is going to trade up toward the top of the trading range, down toward the bottom. We do know that the trading range is going to be pretty accurate, but we don't know accurate which way. So those are the two principles: day of week trading, and when prices open toward the middle of the trading zone, better leave it alone. And I'm going to illustrate the point. Let me take you through prices starting at about 9 o'clock, half an hour before the market opened. And of course, prices are opening right in the middle of the trading zone, right in the middle of the trading range. So this is a day where I suggest you hold off. Do something else for the day. Don't trade. There are always better opportunities than when prices trade open at the middle of the trading range. Now look at this crash. Look at this market drop, this sudden drop at about 11:30. I couldn't find any reason why this was. Nevertheless, if you were trading on Tuesday, June 10th, and I'm going to stop it here, look at this severe decline, and this is a 3-minute candle. In 3 minutes, the market went from 60.25 down to 6,005, 20 points in, well, about 6 minutes here, all right? 20 points, $1,000 if you're trading the E-mini. Again, it's a Tuesday, market opened in the middle of the trading range. So why did the market drop? Now, I always consult the economic calendar to see if there are going to be any market-moving announcements. I didn't see any on Tuesday, June 10th. So I consulted ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, when I asked why did the market drop because there was an 11:30 a.m. caused by a sudden drop in Smucker's stock. I wouldn't have no idea that Smucker's stock was announcing or would be causing such a severe crash. But look, it bounced back almost immediately. But this is a very risky drop that the market took. And if you're trading and you got on somewhere around 6,020 and the market dropped to 6,005, you'd be down 15 points and you wouldn't know why. But it's a Tuesday, market opened in the middle of the trading zone. Don't trade. I want to bring out another point, and particularly with regard to those of you who are trading S&P futures. S&P futures are traded in contracts, and contracts roll over 4 times a year, all right? And we're just about to roll over into the September contract. Now, the June contract, which we're trading, is ESM. The September contract is ESU. And so on June 16th, the market rolls over from the June to the September contract. And on June 20th, the June contract expires. So when should you roll over? And how to account for the Taylor trading zone? How to account for the numbers? Well, I suggest you trade during the week of the market rollover, which is starting this week. You trade the ES1 rather than the ESM. As you'll note, the ES1 is trading at exactly the same price, and the ES1, by the way, is the continuous contract. Trade the ES1, and you'll notice again that it's the exact same price as the ESM. As the market approaches the rollover date, The ES1 will trade more closely in parallel with the ESU September contract. And then you can switch over to the ESU, and that will account for a smooth transition between the ESM and the ESU. Try it out. You'll see that it works. Okay? Now, I want to go back to the fact that trading is risky. Trading involves a lot of risk, and what I tell my students is that, yeah, trading is great. It's a great way to make money if you know how to trade. But trading is risky. And so I want my viewers, I want everyone to make money. The whole point of Timeless Dollar, my website, is to help people make money. And so if trading is risky, and I suggest avoiding risk in order to make money, I've come up with another suggestion for those of you who are looking for long-term financial security with little to no risk. And it is not only possible, it's entirely feasible for almost everybody. And that is by planning your future. And so I've developed Timeless Dollar roadmaps, all right? And these roadmaps are available for you to check out right now. These are financial planning roadmaps that will double or triple retirement benefits over the 20 or 30 years that you can use these roadmaps. And I've provided a lot of information about it. There are a number of videos. There are 4 distinct roadmaps. 4 distinct roadmaps, one for each different type of lifestyle. One is a 5-year roadmap for those of you who are looking for a short-term glimpse into your future based on your current finances. Where will you be 5 years from now? The 3 other roadmaps are up to 30 years, and they will financially forecast your future over a 30-year timeline. One is for renters, for people who are renting their homes. They live in an apartment. If you live in an apartment, this is the roadmap for you. There are 2 other roadmaps for homeowners, one using, both of which use a mortgage acceleration principle. Now, mortgage acceleration is not a dirty word. It's simply a very easy concept of adding additional money to your mortgage payments on a not necessarily monthly, but a periodic basis. And the question of accelerating your mortgage is not so much adding money to your mortgage, it's where you're going to get the money to add to the mortgage, because everyone's finances are tight. So if you're looking for long-term financial security and possibly, definitely doubling or tripling or more your retirement, your financial security for you and your family, check out these roadmaps. So that's my video for today. Sorry to be a little bit long-winded, and I've digressed away from trading. I know you guys are here because you want to know about trading, and there's plenty of information and tools on my website available for you. But check out these roadmaps. You'll be glad you did. Thanks so much for watching. Use lots of patience, trade safely, and I'll see you in my next video. Marv Eisen for Timeless Dollar Trading Academy.